Hello everybody, Zented here, back in my program, and the video might be going a little slow on your end, well both on my end and on your end, but that's just because I am encoding a video. I did screw up one of my recordings and I had to splice together two sections. Anyways, don't worry about that. The video will be up probably before this one, or like 100% before this one, because this one is the next video. But anyways, in this video, I'm going to be doing two abilities, Intimidation and Slay. Both of them revolve around killing the target. Both of them deal 150% attack damage, but Intimidation stuns every enemy for 2 turns on kill, and Slay refreshes the mana cost and the cooldown, which is pretty cool. And then Intimidation has an upgrade that gives it a +2 turn duration on the stun, for a 4-turn stun on every enemy, which is really good. And then an upgrade that kills additionally lower every enemy's damage dealt by 25% for 4 turns. Which, thinking about it, now doesn't make any sense, because if they're stunned for 4 turns, why does it lower their damage dealt for those 4 turns? They're not going to do damage. So I should probably extend this past the 4 turns, maybe to like, let's do 7 turns. Let's do 7 turns, because I think it'll also affect things like status effects that they apply before they get stunned. So if they poison you and then they get the damage dealt reduction, I think it reduces the damage of the poison. I'm pretty sure, because they're gonna be the target. I think. You know what? I'm not going to make any assumptions until I actually put it in the game, but now 7 turns seems okay. Anyways, then Slay plus 50% initial damage for 200%, and then killing the target additionally restores 25% of the Dragon Slayer's maximum mana. I should probably word it to where it's similar to the wording of this one, so I should do kills additionally restore 25%. Okay, that seems more streamlined. Okay, so let's go into Intimidation. Going to override. Update description. I do need a stun duration. It's going to be a uint equal to 2. Probably just need duration, correct? Oh, what have I done? Did I just close everything? Did you guys see that? Like, swept to the left. What the hell? What was that? I'm so confused as to what I just did. Okay. I guess I'm never gonna try and do that again. This description equals deals 150% attack damage. Just pretend nothing happened, okay? And if this... Nope. Kills the target, every enemy gets stunned for plus this dot duration turns. Cool beans. Override. Upgrade spell 1, which is just going to increase the duration by 2. And then again, I don't need to do the upgrade spell 2, because all I need to do is I need to check if you upgraded it in the cast spell function. I am sitting on a fuzzy blanket and it is in my way. Get out of here. Okay, that's better. Then we're going to override cast spell. Now, here's what we're going to do. var damage dealt int equals super cast spell target. Now is basically if target stats rather current health is equal to 0, because here we're checking if they died, because in the cast spell it's going to do a stat change event, and in the stat change event it automatically calls check health and mana, which basically does the check if their current health is below 0, set it to 0, or if it's above their max health, set it to their max health. So after this, if they've died, then their current health is set to 0. So from here I can check if they killed the target by checking if the health is 0 after the spell was cast. So anyways, if they died, then what we're going to do is I'm going to need to put in some variables here, some more variables. Excuse me, I'm a bit sniffly right now. So we're gonna have, ooh, this is gonna be fun. Stun enemy 1 effect. It's gonna be a parent status effect listener. And then I'm gonna need 3 more of these. Well, no, I actually need just 3 total, because there are gonna be 4 enemies at once. And then I do need 6 more, because we're reducing their damage dealt if you have the upgrade. So var attack reduction enemy 1 parent status effect listener. I'm just gonna get rid of the effect part. We know it's an effect because it's a parent status effect listener, so don't worry about it. Okay, so we're gonna need 3 of these. Then we're going to need a spell reduction 3 times. I know it seems like I could condense this down, but I've tried it and it is literally impossible with the way that I've built my combat framework, and changing it would mean to change literally the entire thing. And I've already spent about 3 months building it, and it's, as you can see from all the other spells that I've created, it's pretty good at what it does, except for a couple things, and this just happens to be one of those things. If you want to apply a status effect onto multiple targets, you have to make a status effect for each individual target that you're applying it to, which is a problem, I understand, but again, I can't change it. It just won't work with the way that I've built my code. Anyways, getting that out of the way, if target stats current health equal to 0, then what we're going to do is we're going to stun every target. Stun every enemy, by the way. Rather, is what I mean. So we're going to go into a for loop, var I, uint equals to 0, I is less than entity.entities.length, I++. Now we're checking if, or rather, I'm just going to make another variable, current entity. It's an entity is equal to entities at index I, if current entity dot yeah, my bad, come on, stats, is it just type? I'm pretty sure it's just type, or is it, yeah, no, it's just type. Okay, type is equal, or rather is greater than 1, because in here we're checking if it's an enemy, because we want to apply, oh, you know what, I need to do something then. I need arrays for this. Oh my god. Var stun array equals new array. Need 2 more. Attack array equals new array. I can already tell this video is gonna be longer than my last one. Okay, equals new array, because I need to do something really quickly. This dot stun array dot push. This dot stun. No, don't do that. Stun enemy 1. Stun enemy 2. Stun enemy 3. This dot attack array dot push. This dot attack 2. Attack 3. And do the same thing with the spell array. I do that every single time. We're pushing, we're not making it equal to anything. Spell reduction 1. Spell reduction 2. Ooh, not spiel. That's a completely different word. That means play in German. Anyways, okay, so now what we're going to do is, if the current entity stats type is greater than 1, because 0 and 1 mean that it's a player and an ally. Anything above 1 is 2, 3, 4, meaning it's an enemy. So if it's greater than 1, and current entity dot stats, current health is greater than 0, meaning if they're not dead, because we don't want to stun the enemies that are, we only want to stun the enemies that are currently alive. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Alive. It's the big word that no one remembers, right? Okay. Then what we're going to do is going to, if parent status effect listener check resisted, rather, if they don't resist current entity, then what we're going to do is current entity, no, rather, what am I, yeah, parent status effect listener dot remove listener. We're going to go into this dot stun array at index I. Oh no, yeah, I don't need to call the target. And then this dot stun array at index I equals new parent status effect listener. New status effect. We're going to... Oh, I'm an idiot. Ah, I need more. I hate this so much. Okay, I need to make 2 more because a stun is a combination of a silence and a disarm. Silence. Okay, silence. And silence enemy. And then we need 3 more. Disarm. You know, it's a very big problem that I can't do what I wanted to, where you just take 1 status effect, but it's fine. This is fine. This is just an outlier when it comes to spells using all this junk. So then we're going to do silence array, and we're going to do disarm array. Okay, so silence array. Silence, no. Silence enemy 1, silence enemy 2, silence enemy 3. Okay, then we're going to basically do exactly the same, only with, not stun, disarm array. Disarm enemy 1, enemy 2, and enemy 3. Okay, so now we're going to do this. No, disarm array. Remove listener, this dot disarm array at I. Do the same thing with this dot silence array at I. I'm gonna do it the other way around just because in a stun I do the silence first for no reason, so I'm just gonna keep it like that. Equals new status effect dot silence. Target entity is the target. The source is the owner. Apply target doesn't matter, so target base target doesn't matter. Multiplier 0 because we're changing can cast spells. Duration for what is it? This dot duration. On source doesn't matter, make it false. Rounds doesn't matter, make it a false. Change is going to be false because we're going to change their stat to false. Yes. Okay. Then we do the same thing, only we're going to disarm them. And it's going to be exactly the same because disarm is just changing another boolean. And then disarm array. And then target dot stats listeners dot push this dot silence array at I, this dot disarm array at I. Pretty sure that's how that's gonna work. I think. I'm just trying to think how this can go wrong. How can this go incredible? I don't think it can. I think. I don't know. I think it's fine. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be okay. Okay, so now that we have this silence and disarm, now we need to put in, okay, I'll just put it down here. I might, hold on, just go with this. Okay, I'm going to also have another variable just for like, it's for like nicety's sake, just to make it nicer. And then we gotta do like did stun boolean equals false. So basically, I want, as long as one of these returns, as long as one entity, because every enemy is gonna have a chance to resist the stun, and as long as at least one of the enemies is gonna be stunned, or if they're not going to resist, then I want to set did stun equal to true. And then I only want to put like a display like, you know, the Dragon Slayer intimidated the enemies. I only want that to display if you stunned at least one target. So here we're going to basically check if did stun, then stat change event. No. They're not. Oh, I don't have it imported. Okay, new stat change event. Text array dot push this dot owner dot stats display name plus intimidated the enemies. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now. Oh no, I have to put this outside the for loop, otherwise it's gonna put it in a lot of times. There we go. That looks a lot better. And now I'm gonna do the same thing, only in here. If this dot bot upgrade to, oh wait, yep. Okay, if this dot bot upgrade to, and we're still under checking if they killed the target, or if they killed if they killed the target, and if the current entity that we're checking is an enemy, and if their health is still, if they're still alive, basically. If you bought the upgrade to, then we're going to attempt to apply the damage debuff. So we're going to do if parent status effect listener dot check resisted current entity. We're gonna have to check it again because I want the two check resisted to be independent of each other. Yes. Okay. Then basically gonna do the same thing that we did right here. Parent status effect listener, and then I'm gonna basically do the same thing as well with the did stun thing. Var did debuff boolean equals false. Yeah. Okay. Then dot remove listener. This dot attack array at I. Then parent status effect listener dot remove listener. This dot spell array at I. Then this dot attack array at I equals new parent status effect listener. Now we're gonna attack reduce them. We're gonna do it on the target and on the owner. Applied target is when they are the source of the damage. Base target is again the source. Doesn't matter because we're changing the value. We're not changing it by a variable or a stat. Multiplier is going to be, what is it, by 25%, so 0.25, negative of course. Duration, what is this, 7 turns? Yeah, by 7 turns. Do I have 7 up here? Nope, I have 4. 7. It'll last for 4 turns, you have dingo. On source is going to be true because it's when they are the source of the damage. Rounds is going to be true, and don't need the change variable. Then this dot spell array at I equals new. This is the same thing basically, but we're going to do spell reduction on the target, on the owner. Again, when they're the source of the damage, reduce it by 25%. It's going to last for 7 turns on source and rounds. And then target stats listeners. Oh, I had it. Push this dot attack array at I, this dot spell array at I. And then did debuff equals true. And so then down here, we're going to do if did debuff. Wait, do I need to do that? Nah, I'm not going to do that. I am going to put an or statement here, or if they debuff. So if this spell either, or rather, if this spell stunned the enemies, stunned at least one enemy, or at least debuffed one enemy, that's what this is, then we're going to say that you intimidated them. And I think that should be good. So that was a pretty crazy crazy fucking ability there. So what's going to happen is I'm going to make a new entity. Var enemy entity equals new entity. It's gonna be named Resented, because that's my name. Entity type is gonna be an enemy. So what we're going to do is enemy, or rather, new stat change event. Constitution, buff, target entity, enemy. Change is gonna be 1. Okay, so we're gonna give the enemy some health, but just a small amount, just 10 health. And so what we're going to do is we're going to cast the spell on the enemy, which is going to kill him, which hopefully triggers the intimidation onto the ally, since the ally right here is technically considered an enemy because I changed his type to 2. So then we're going to go into active spell, intimidation. We're going to We're going to unlock it. Entity player. We're going to give it to the player. Active spell, intimidation. And we're going to upgrade it. Active intimidation. Upgrade it again. So this should deal what? Just 150% attack damage, and it should stun the ally for 4 turns, and then it should also reduce his damage dealt by 25% for 7 turns. So let's... Oh, I didn't even cast the spell. I'm an idiot. I did this again in my other video. Or rather than... Was it in the other video, or was it earlier in this video? I can't even remember. Because this video is really long, and I've just done one ability. Function does not return a value. Did you fucking... Did I stutter? Okay, now yeah, just return damage dealt. There you go. Also gives me a chance to cast the spell. No, down here. Cast on enemy. We should be good to go after this compiles. Hopefully, at least. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Because that's the worst that can happen, is a crash, and then you have to see what you did wrong. My god, it's taken forever. I didn't accidentally stop recording, did I? I think it might be because I'm encoding. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh no, what is that? Duration will be scoped to the default namespace. What the hell? Oh Jesus, what the fuck? Okay, it seemed to work fine, but... Oh, it's because I didn't put any public on it. It's supposed to be private. I'm an idiot. That's why. Don't know why I'm doing it bottom up. Don't fucking judge me, you little bitch. I'm sorry, that was very rude. Okay. Okay, I got confused as to what was happening there. Why is it was like saying it's scoping things. I'm like, what the hell? But no, we're good. Just had to change it to private. Oh yeah, this encoding is really bogging my computer down. And I have a good computer. Like, I have 32 gigs of RAM. And it's still, like, really slow. Okay, no scoping, which is good. Then, ooh, it's taking it a while to start. There we go. Okay. Let's go in here. Now, let's see. Oh, God, what happened? Okay. Resented. Oh. Oh. What am I doing? Oh, weird. Okay. So it killed me from here, and this is the damage that it's dealing. But then for some reason it's oh, you know what? Hold on. Target current health. Entities var current, huh? Greater than 1, and current health is greater than 0. What? But his health is 0 when it's checking. Well, it's applying the the stun onto just the dead body. Why is that? That's interesting, because here when it's checking, his current health is 0, right? I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna trace current entity type and then the current entity's health, so that I can see why it's only doing resented and not the ally. I'm gonna see. Okay. Damn, that takes it a while. So let's see. It's... oh, fuck. What have I done? So yeah, okay, so their type. So this here is the player. This here is the ally. Right? So why is it doing it to resent it if... what? What the fuck? I'm gonna also trace the display name so I can see what the current entity is like who they actually are, because this is confusing me, because it shouldn't be applying it to resent it, because it should fail here. Current entity health greater than 0, because he's dead. He is DED fucking dead. Yeah, here, look. It's even like ally 1 right there. So why isn't it applying it to him? That is weird. And then I don't know what I'm doing. What? Okay, down here I'm gonna trace current entity dot stats display name, so that this is only going to show entities that pass both of these parameters. So I can see if the ally is at least passing those parameters. If so, then I also want to know why it's not applying any of the silences or the stuns or anything. Oh, you know why? I know why. 'Cause I'm applying it right here to the friggin' target instead of the current entity. Maybe I shouldn't be dumb and should be less dumb, you know? Know what I'm saying? So get rid of the trace, because you're dumb. Okay, anything that has to do with the target again? I don't think so. I think that should work. I am completely dumb. But maybe that's gonna work now. And oh, player still died. But it seems like the ally got stunned. Okay, and then player intimidated the enemies. Okay, and so then the ally deals 58 to 70. Let's see if he deals less. 58 to 70. Yeah, he's also dealing less damage. 58 to 70, and then it goes back to normal. Yeah, okay, that's working. Yes! All I had to do was fix that. Okay, now, question is, do I do the next spell? Because the next spell also revolves around killing shit. Oh my god. I think I had to stretch on that one. That was tough. Okay. So for Slay, I think this one's going to be a lot easier because it's not manipulating any of the enemy's stats or anything. It's just like giving you mana and cooldowns and stuff. So I think this one should be really easy to make. So screw Intimidation. I'm done with it. Going to Slay. So what we're going to do is override update description. Yes. Okay. So then this.description equals deals plus math.round, everything I've done before. Initial damage mult times 100. I don't know. Divided by 100%. Attack damage. Slay's mana cost and cooldown are refreshed if this kills the target. Easy peasy. I'm gonna override, upgrade spell 1, which is just increasing the initial damage by 50%. And then I don't need to do upgrade spell 2. Cast, oh my god. Cast spell. Okay, so then, again, var damage dealt. Int is equal to super cast spell, and then we're going to down here return damage dealt. And all the way in between, we're basically going to do the same thing that we did in Intimidate, where we're going to check, let's bring up Intimidation. We're going to check if the target's current health is 0, meaning if you killed him. And then if target current, or stats, current health is equal, oh my gosh, what am I doing? I'm pressing backspace on accident. Okay, so here, if you killed the target, then this dot cooldown equals 0, and we're going to do a new stat change event, and we're going to do current mana. I'm just going to do a buff, honestly. Target entity is the owner from the owner by a change of this dot resource spent, but the negation because we want to restore it. And then rounds is true. Okay. And I think that should be fine. And then if this dot bot upgrade 2, then we're also going to do another stat change event. Current mana buff on the owner from a factor of this dot owner dot stats max mana times 0.25. Correct? And it is going to round. Am I done? That seems to be a lot easier than Intimidation. Because look at Intimidation. Look at Intimidation and then look at Slay. Very, very easy compared. So let's do the same thing. Only we're going to do it on Slay. No. I put down Slay. Oh, because Dragon Slayer has the word Slay in it. So let's do all that. Do the same thing but with Slay. So we're going to kill me again. And it should set the cooldown to 0. And it should give me mana equal to how much I spent. And then it should also give me 25% of my max mana restored back. Which would also not even give me any max mana because I'm going to be at max mana when it restores the mana. But, you know, let's not get into semantics. And I think 75% of this video is going to be just Intimidation. Okay, let's hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. There we go. Okay. Let me do that. Let's bring this over. And what's going to happen is, okay, so current mana cast by 30, then I deal damage, and then I get the 30 mana back, and then I also get 250 mana. Okay, so that seems like it's working. Wow, Slay, you took 2 seconds to make relative to Intimidation. So anyways, that's the end of that video. That was actually kind of fun to do, because I didn't get stuck like I normally do when I'm trying to problem solve. I just thought about it for a second and I got Intimidation working, and my other video is just about ready to be finished encoding, so that's gonna be up relatively soon. You'll see it's almost 2 a.m. on July 24th. It should be up maybe at 3 a.m. because I'm gonna put it up as soon as it finishes encoding, but don't worry about that. You'll see this video way in the future. Anyways, that's the end of this video. In the next video, I will be doing the passives, which is Dragon's Guard and Drink Their Blood. Dragon's Guard gives basically a max health status effect buff for 3 turns whenever you kill someone, which is easy to make because I have a kill status effect listener, and that applies the status effect whenever you kill a target. So kills increase the Dragon Slayer's max health by 20% for 3 turns, and then kills additionally heal by 25% of the Dragon Slayer's maximum health, and kills additionally increase the Dragon Slayer's damage dealt by 25% for the duration. The thing about this is all of these stack with Intimidation and Slay. So if Slay kills the target, you get restored mana equal to 25% of your max mana, and you'll also get the maximum health buff, the heal, and the damage dealt increase, which is gonna be pretty cool. And then Drink Their Blood just gives bonus lifesteal. Gonna be super easy. And additionally makes attacks reduce the target's healing taken by 35% for the duration. Pretty simple stuff. That one should be really easy to make. And yeah, that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please show your appreciation by liking it, commenting, subscribing, all that wonderful garbage, and I'll see you guys next time.